A wild uproar, or unrestrained disorder, is the definition of the new radical technologies release, the Pandemonium. The Pandemonium features our newest symmetrical performance core wrapped with the hard-hitting popular dynamic core. The Pandemonium cover is the forged pearl cover used on the original Katana. The forged pearl cover is a flippy cover which gives the Pandemonium additional length and more recovery.
I'm sure you want to know what the oil pattern is. Easy, that's the pattern. ThroBot allows us to mimic any bowler in the world, so we invented our own to best show off our products. Okay, it's time to meet our crew.
Jimmy Foulin is a quirky tweener. His one-liners are straight up the boards.
Mark Zuckercurve is a tweener that hits the pins as hard as he hits the books. Meet Axel Throws, known for ripping the cover off the ball and covering as many boards as possible.
Keanu Revs is a beast, a super two-hander. Jimmy Foulin is a low-speed, low-rev player. With a rev rate of 200 RPMs and a ball speed of 16 miles an hour, he needs a ball that retains rotation longer. Symmetrical balls are a great choice for players like this. The short pin layout allows Jimmy to cross plenty of boards, 19 in total, with an impact angle of nearly 5 degrees, exiting the pin deck on the 19th board. Short pin balls work great for low-speed, low-rev players. The Pandemonium actually has about the same overall hook as the original Squatch, but is more angular down lane. The pin-up drilling hooked about 17 boards and had an impact angle of 5 degrees, exiting the pin deck on the 16th board. On a pattern like this, the pin-up drilling was a bit too strong for this low-rev, low-speed player. Mark Zuckercurve is a tweener. His 16-mile-an-hour ball speed and his rev rate of 275 RPMs shows a little more separation between the short pin and the pin-up drilling. For tweeners like Mark, the short pin will hook about 18 boards with a strong impact angle of 6 degrees and continuing through the pin deck, exiting the deck on the 22nd board. There's no deflection, even with a short pin drilling, for a player like Mark Zuckercurve. The pin-up drilling for tweeners shows more overall hook, about 20 boards, and a stronger impact angle of nearly 7 degrees, exiting the pin deck on the 22nd board once again, splitting the 8-9. The Pandemonium is a perfect design for tweeners, as it is strong enough to play in the oil a bit and angular enough to make a strong move off the spot. The longer hook zone of the Pandemonium is perfect for tweeners. Our power player Axel Throws uses his ball speed, combined with his 400 RPMs, to show off the versatility of the Pandemonium and the two featured drill patterns. For power players, the short pin drilling yields about 19 boards of hook and a 5-degree impact angle. This pattern can be used to mimic a urethane reaction when needed. The pin-up drilling opens up the lane with about 30 boards of total hook and a huge 7-degree impact angle, splitting the 8-9 while exiting the pin deck on the 22nd board. The Pandemonium actually has about the same overall hook as the original Squatch, but is more angular down lane. For our super two-hander Keanu Revs, his 20-mile-an-hour and 625 RPMs make for a magic act. Want to see the pins disappear? Keanu certainly creates some pandemonium at the pin deck. As with all reliable and top-shelf performance points, we incorporate the hard-hitting dynamic core, yielding a higher coefficient of restitution, which makes the pins fly faster. Create some unbridled chaos with the pins. Look for the all-new symmetrical Pandemonium at a pro shop near you. Wow, that's radical.